Hi, my name's Anne-Marie Weaver, General Manager of Lightning Production Services for the engineering and manufacturing side of things. I hold a bachelor's degree in petroleum engineering, and I've now been with LPS for over the last 5 years. And while I've been here, my focus is centered on collaborating with engineers in the Permian and Delaware basins, tackling issues related to tubing and rod components and rod pumped wells. Today, I wanted to discuss some details around our challenges, solutions, and lessons learned in designing the optimal rod string for deep deviated wellbores. First, the most important lesson is that a one-size-fits-all approach does not apply. What proves successful on one well may not necessarily be effective in another, even within the same field or asset. And so the design process must be tailored to the unique attributes of each well. So some of the challenges that I'm sure a lot of you know of producing with rod pump and deviated wells are the dogleg severity and the friction that's created. And depending on how severe these deviations are, it can create higher loads at the surface, which also depends on your production rates and what depth you're producing from. Also, another challenge is the corrosion aspect of things. And sometimes we see on our EMI scans is compression and rod stretch that causes rod fatigue on the rod string, depending on if there's a multitude of severe deviations, and sometimes you'll see rod parts near here. So these challenges can become really overwhelming when trying to meet production quotas set by management while also facing, budget constraints. So this is where LPS adds value. We made the decision to construct our engineering team with petroleum engineers and experts in the artificial lift domain so that we can offer solutions through close collaboration with our customers. You should consider us an extension of your engineering group, a valuable resource that contributes to achieving your production goals. We help in the design process, collaborating seamlessly with your engineering team. We'll guide them based on experience, highlighting what strategies have proven successful, but equally important, what approaches have been less effective for us. So we're a dedicated partner working hand in hand with your engineering group to help streamline the design process, implement best practices, and ultimately contribute to maintaining production levels and improving run times, but also adhering to your budget constraints. We're fully committed to supporting your objectives every step of the way. So now I want to show you a case study that we did with a customer and it's a unique design, something we had never done before. And they had recently converted to rod lift. And basically you can see the top on the top right here, the original design they had, which was a fiberglass conventional stick rod taper. And unfortunately, this design experienced 2 rod part failures within each with a runtime of 30 days. And so originally what they had was a survey that was an MWD survey, and it depicted a 2-degree dogleg where it was failing, which was approximately 1,700 feet. And so based on the short run times, they decided to run a 25-foot interval tubing gyro, and the dogleg at this spot jumped from 2 degrees to almost 6 degrees. And you can see over here, the resulting side loads went up to almost 600 pounds. And so to address this, we decided to install continuous rod and line tubing in this section due to the recent conversion, while also utilizing, some of the stick rod that they already had on location and had just installed. And then to lighten the gearbox loading, because the gearbox was pretty maxed out, we actually ran 900 feet of fiberglass up top. So we ran glass, continuous rod, then stick rod, and then sinker bars. And so it's definitely a unique design that we had never done before, but it's now been running for over 600 days. And we also did another well just like this that had a short initial runtime of 60 days, and it's now been running for over 500 days. So we're able to, design with what you have on location, but also improve your run times. So this is all part of the LPS high-rise system, which is comprised of our rod pump engineering services, our EMI scanning of continuous rod, our well servicing, so our service fleet of equipment, and then of course our product lines, continuous rod and line tubing. Thank you for your time, and please call us to help you design your rod pumped wells. Thanks.